first half for the Los Angeles Lakers. Glad you could join us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll... Making a change here. MP's checked in. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thybulle on the perimeter. Clinging out there with Jabari Walker. And it's Simons in at the 1. Outside Thybulle. From behind the arc. Doncic pulls down the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to MP. And here's James. MP way outside. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Simons penetrating. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Doncic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Simons outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
Simons says hello. Great answer.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP shot is good.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Blazers trail by 21. 4-3. And it's Connect with a rebound. Connect's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP outside, lets it go from deep. And Los Angeles another 3.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Connect, and it's Finney Smith in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
B.A., you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Here's Benton. And he dunks it down.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Los Angeles shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. From deep, MP. Banton pulls it in. And here are the Trailblazers now. Simons has the open look, and it's Portland scoring again.
This is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Finney Smith. Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Murray. MP right side. The three is up. Portland with a rebound. To the inside. And it's Thibault missing. Los Angeles leading by 23. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. 378 triples shared for now.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth. And again for 3.
And that shot pushes him further up the all-time ladder for threes in a season.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember.
Yeah, that top mark is owned by Stephen Curry. 402 triples set in 2016. But for now, a new mark for second place.
Three-pointer off the mark. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Intercepted! From downtown. Not going to go that time. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And it's Thibault missing.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Pass to Benton. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingett, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Grant comes in for Thibault. Sharp, he's checked in for Banton. And it's Henderson in for Simons.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. And the 3 off target. The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. An impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity. You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Henderson for 3. And he can't get that one.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing.
Oh, another one falls!
A historic night. What a streak he's on.
With this performance, he now has the longest streak of 50-point games in NBA history. Pass to Henderson. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Grant. Now Avdia. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly.
Okay. You got me on that one, bro. Yo, can we still swap? What's up?
Nah, man, ain't no handouts.
Maybe next time, though, man.
All right, don't worry. I'll be back.
Yep.
All right.
MP, you keep bringing up 50s like you're in the dunk contest.
Way to bring home that W.
All right. There was a lot of talk in this locker room at the beginning.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
MP, you've got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch it.
Okay, fans, if you wear a Wizard Girls hat, then that's the sound of our next commercial video game. Just be among the first 10,000 fans. Here are the doors that claim your walls. Well, don't forget to come out to the game for Saturday Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of the Laker girls? Please be sure to...
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild. And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were two of the best in the West.
Yeah, these.
Checked in for Los Angeles. MP comes in for Austin Reeves. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Gary Payton. And it's Moses Moody in for Curry. And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here, but he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah, and MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing, and he's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Green, Kuminga out there with Butler. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Moody in at the shooting guard position. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Trailblazers delivered quite a performance. He contributed 51 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Hield with the basket on the assist by Butler. Hield's got 7.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
LeBron passes to MP. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the wing right side. Kuminga with a wide-open look. No good on the triple. The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. He's got 6. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Lakers on top, ending the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
They've got MP, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 7. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Looney. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Curry outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 11-point game, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Santos, the pass to Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
MP deciding where to go with it. MP drills the 3.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. LeBron comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Hachimura. And it's Green missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Warriors trail by 12. Butler dishes to Hield. And again, no good by Golden State. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Fires the three. And it's MP with the three. MP's got 27.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Outside, Green. Butler sets a screen for Green. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's off from three-point range.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the basket by MP.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Hield from outside. The shot will not fall.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
MP getting it done for Los Angeles. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey,
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively.
and now let's see who the... And that about wraps it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Connect comes in for Rui Hachimura. And MP subbed in for LeBron. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Jimmy Butler. He's out there with Kuminga. Looney out there with Moses Moody. And it's Spencer in at the point.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
To the middle. Butler on the attack.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Lakers leading by 15. The three from MP. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Signature move by Butler. He's a slasher by nature. Really goes hard to the cup.
MP outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 19. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect...
Connects again from distance.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Curry passes to Looney. Right wing. Inside. Jackson Davis finds Moody. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Warriors also making a change. On the heel, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 21. Moody the pass to Hield. And the Warriors miss again.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
The three from MP. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Curry with the three. Connects from three-point range.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
MP outside. Fires for three. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Hield outside to the inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Spins. For the three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Hield. Curry kicks to Hield. That three off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Trying to find Moody. Gets it to him.
And Braun with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The three from MP. Craps in the tray. MP's got 54 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy. And again for three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Curry's shot is off. Lakers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. The three from MP. And good! He hits it again.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. The three from MP. Connects again from distance.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You can feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And I didn't think anyone would touch Curry's record for threes, but here we are. MP has done the unthinkable. What an incredible season.
And a special moment here with MP to address the fans. And he's at center court.
You know, they say records are made to be broken. And this one was tough to get, but I did it. I can't even describe this feeling, you know? You work so hard staying focused day to day, and sometimes these big picture moments, they surprise you. And thank you to the fans for all the love and the support you give. There's still so much that this team wants to accomplish, and when this season is over, I'll be able to sit and reflect on this. But until then, thanks, everyone. And let's just keep going. Thank y'all.
Oh, nicely put by MP. Sounds like family, Greg, really helped MP make this happen.
Yeah, shooting skills like MP's are a team effort. His family helped him develop some of the best mechanics we've ever seen.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. From downtown, Curry can't get it to go.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Three-pointer, Hield hands it from downtown.
And that's what Hield is paid to do, stretch the floor for this offense.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from MP. The rebound by Hield. Now here's Curry. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA.
Bettina? You know, it wasn't something that I was ever too wrapped up in. Joe. You know, the sky's the limit, Joe. What's next is...
MP, your jump is so pure, no wonder you're the best.
Yo, MP has more threes than anyone ever. Dude is the best shooter I've ever seen. Yo,
Playing the media game to perfection. You won yourself
MP
some
got the
fans
job
just
done
now.
tonight, as usual. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
AMP, it's your world.
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas, just a stone's throw away. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment. Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and MP subbed in for Reeves. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. I gotta say, guys, watching MP's success so far in his NBA Cup quest this season has been nothing short of remarkable. He's done exactly what he set out to do. Win the games, lead his team, execute both offensively and defensively. It's been quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, when you make it this far, it is not by accident. Calculated adjustments both for MP and the team. In general, attacking defenses, strategizing how to mix up their defensive looks, and optimize matchups. I love the spectacle around MP. He's good entertainment, and I think great for the NBA as a whole. It's definitely a star-fueled league.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Derek Lively. Klay Thompson is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Davis, and it's Washington in at the 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He had 63 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From outside the arc, again MP missing. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Davis for three. Drills it from deep. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Doncic passes to MP. Fires the three. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's MP making things happen for... Welcome back. You're watching the NBA Cup semifinal on 2K Sports. 1 quarter in the books. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the three, small forward. Dinwiddie, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Lacking their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals. The Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Irving. The three is up. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Spins. And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
MP fast up the floor.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Irving. Cans it with nobody near him. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
From deep, MP. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Irving. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
And the Lakers. J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Nails it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win now mode, Allie. Thank you.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Irving against James, and it's Irving missing. The Lakers lead by 7. And here's MP from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. MP's got 26.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Irving. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's MP from outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
James deciding where to go with it. Christie with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 11. Inside, Davis, the pass to Irving. Over James. Another miss by Irving.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Connect from deep. He drops it from range. Connect's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Los Angeles up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back to the game after this break.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who are...
All right, fellas, let's now take a look. And that is going to do it.
Will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt checked in for Hayes. Finney-Smith comes in for Hachimura. Connect's checked in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Doncic. Big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's Finney-Smith in at the center spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
The 3, Dinwiddie. Knocks down the triple. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is...
We're not talking to each other.
All right, fourth quarter here in the NBA Cup semifinals. This 2024 tournament winding down. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 3. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Over James. And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles leading by 7. MP outside. No good from outside. Mavericks shooting at a respectable 49%. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
To tie it up. And it's Washington missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
MP shot is off.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And that one
challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Let's check in with our...
Oh, my God! Look out below!
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP buries the triple.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Davis down low. James is there. Davis misses. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They led by as many as 18.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Mavericks trail by 7. Irving for 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Elite range, MP.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
Irving for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. MP. Davis with a rebound. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Dallas no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 10. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. To end the run, and Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 7 points here in the quarter.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Pass to Marshall. Irving with it. Shot from 12. Hachimura with a rebound. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
On the wing, MP. Jacks up a 3. Good! That's another bucket!
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
And the top 5 is Baylor, Harden, Kobe, MJ, and that guy at the top, Chamberlain. And that is NBA royalty.
No good with the triple.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Davis, the pass to Lively. Here's Marshall. Knocks down the long J. And so they choose to intentionally foul. 12 seconds left in the 4th. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. 12 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
MP way outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Yo, MP has...
Another day, another win. Good work. They don't even know what's coming for them.
We know MP came ready to play.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123. Checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Austin Reeves. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And how about this run to the NBA Cup championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
And so in the game for the Pacers. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 spot. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to put you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Shepard. Out to Turner. There's the triple. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 9 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Off target from outside.